Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for tonight's main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Indianapolis, Anderson.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. I'm very interested to see how he fights tonight. Diesel's coming off of an impressive knockout win.
Well, that could be a catch-22, Joe. Yeah, a lot of confidence coming into this fight, but also it could be overconfidence. He could start to think he's a huge puncher now, and he has to throw only one shot at a time, and that can really take away from his overall game.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Teddy, I assume many times in your career, you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
Right to the head with that right. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
An accurate left by Anderson. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Up top with the right hand. And that's the end of round 1. Anderson's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Diesel's all about the power punching. Here he goes, early in the fight and delivering some big blows.
Yeah, and if his opponent wants to be here later in the fight, not just early in the fight, he better start getting out of the range of this power fight.
Halfway through this round. Not able to land the uppercut. Good combination to the head. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that, great work there. A stabbing right hand by Anderson. Diesel's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Anderson.
Hey! You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
It's okay. Pay him back.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. What impact from that uppercut by Anderson. Diesel's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That's a good sharp hook by Anderson. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. See how he targets that hook? Diesel's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. Diesel's earned good marks, taking all 3 rounds.
Yeah, not eventful some of the rounds. Not a lot to separate the two guys, but I think that his jab has carried the day.
Fine looking right hand by Diesel. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. He's committed to that left hand and it's working out.
Keep moving.
Anderson showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Anderson showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Anderson.
Come on, kid.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. That's a good left hand by Anderson. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
Okay?
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. hit, but he sends it right back. Anderson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands.
Nice, nice.
Goes up top with a right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Diesel. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. And bang, and away he goes. Anderson's floored with that straight punch. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Diesel's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Up top.
Right back to the midsection. Just hit a big uppercut. Big shot there. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Anderson's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Solid uppercut. Diesel's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to do.
That's a huge left here. Wow! Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stand up, stand up.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Nice work with the overhand right. Diesel's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Keep pushing.
Scored well with the hook. Good job with another left hand. And now a well-placed hook to the head.
You got this one. You got this one.
Solid. Anderson's down after that punch. This fight could soon be over. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, but you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. That's a well-earned victory by Diesel. And it's nice to see